So, you know what? You talking about Dan and Johnny. Well, honey, my man is much better. Yes, he is, and he's a little older, too. You know what my man did? He took me to the movies. He took me to the park. He took me to the mall, and I saw him.
You're in trouble.
You're so nasty!
So what?
You're so nasty! I'm gonna tell your mama!
Carol.
I'm gonna tell your mama and your daddy too.
You better, Carol. Fast.
Okay. Hi, welcome back to A Conversation with Kelly. I am privileged to be at the rehearsal of A Plus Size Diva, the musical, and I'm with Silky Smooth herself. Welcome, Diva. How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you, Miss Kelly?
I am blessed to be here. Thank you so much for having us and your wonderful cast and having us at this rehearsal.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be exciting when this play opens on the 4th of June.
Yes.
Right? I've had the pleasure of seeing a couple of scenes so far, and I'm amazed. You know, a little mad because I was about to beat Wayne up.
Yes.
You know, and some of these little girls in here, but I had to remind myself where I was because I was about to do some cussing too.
In the church house.
Yeah, I can't do that. So, anyway, tell us about Plus Size Divas and what inspired you to create such a wonderful stage play.
Plus Size Divas, a musical, is based loosely on the life of Silky, I'm Silky, Sylvia Wilson, based loosely on my life. Can we stop the tape?
No.
And divas. The divas are all different types of pearls. Pearl, diamond, emerald, Silky, who's me, just a lot of different jewels who are involved in the play. And the synopsis is basically around the things that the plus-size diva faces in their everyday life. Things even dealing with the glass ceiling, dealing with bullying from our little divettes, dealing with stuff with the relationships and how the ups and downs occur. But by being a plus-size woman, those things are hitting us much harder. So we're trying to just bring about more awareness.
Okay. Why can't they just love me? Oh, why? Love me for who I am. I'm just a little bitty girl growing in a cruel world. Why am I so lonely? I just don't understand. I try to treat everybody right, just like my mama says to do. Things will get better, be patient, if that's what they say is true. Then why am I so blue? Oh, why am I so blue? Why don't they just love me, love me, love me for who I am?
Wow.
My name is
Amia? Oh, Amia, you were the big hero in this play. You know that? You was about to beat her up, huh? But that's not what you're supposed to do. Even if she saw the error of her ways. You know, but you all did really, really well. What's your name, Chloe? Brianna. Okay, Brianna. And what's your name? You were the hero. Brandy. You're so beautiful, Brandy.
Thank you.
All of you are very beautiful. And Kenosha?
Kenosha.
Kenosha. You got a voice on you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is so important. So very, very important. You girls are wonderful. You know, you're the best thing in this play, and I hadn't even seen it all. But I promise you, you guys are going to be stars. You ladies are going to be stars. Do you think that men in society discriminate us more so than they do the rest of American women?
I feel that they do, and basically it's because of what's been done in Hollywood per se. There's a stereotypical thing out as if you have to be a certain size. If you're not a size 0 to 10 or 0 to 8, well really 10 is now considered plus size. So if you're not 0 to 8, then you're not the norm. So I think everything that they're basing it on now is their norm, but it does not include us, the women who have more hips, more arms, more breasts, those type of things.
Okay, but if it's Hollywood's fault, then why have our men been dogging us forever?
I think they've been dogging us forever because we've allowed Hollywood to damage our self-esteem as well. So we're at the bottom, most of us.
Okay. I agree that sometimes larger women are discriminated against, but I disagree when we could blaming Hollywood or blaming the media for that reason. Mm-hmm. I do. I don't think that it has anything to do with Hollywood. I think that men, if somebody's going to disrespect you, they just go. I think sometimes it's our own issues with ourselves that allow us to stand and keep taking it.
Yes.
We just have to have the courage not to take it.
Right.
But that's my opinion.
Lord, please, don't let this man come home angry today. Jesus, can I please just have one night of peace? Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. Don't you hate Wayne me? You know what, Ruby? When I married you, you had to understand that I would work and provide for this family, which we still don't have one. After 15 years, shut up! Don't talk when I'm talking. You hear me? I will knock your teeth out your mouth. All of them. You know what? Stay in your place, woman. I run things in this household.
I need to be my own person. I want to sing and spend time with my friends. I get sick of being stuck in this house all the doggone time. You'll never let me do anything.
I never let you do anything. Get out of the house.
Oh, wait, no, please. Oh, wait, no, please, wait. Oh, wait, no. Oh, God. No, wait.
You can't even take care of yourself.
No, wait. No, wait. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
You ain't got no skill. Who told you can sing? Get out.
Please, no way. Please, no way. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Oh, God, no, wait. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God, no. Oh, wait, please, no. Oh, God. Make me whole again. Oh, God. Lord, I want to serve I wanna live right for you.
Whole again.
I wanna live right. I pledge my life and my love. I won't look back. I'll depend on you. No other man can take your place. God, your love can't be replaced. Temptations come and try to stay. Your saving grace chases them away. Trials and tribulations grow, but Lord, you know I've been your humble servant. You've been my rock and my shelter. Oh, please make me whole again. Me out of this rocky place and keep me safe. I've been let down and so disgraced. Lord, make me whole again. I wanna be whole. I need to be whole again.
What's your name?
I'm Ken J. Barker. I play the Cavs with Wayne Clark.
And you know I don't like you. Alright? Straight up, don't like you. You kicking her and spitting on her and all that stuff. I guess you're an actor, huh?
I don't like him either.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. So did you come from some experience or that was just straight up acting?
That was straight up acting. But I come from some experience because I saw the same thing growing up in my own home with my dad and my mom. So I see both sides. I see what drives the person to do it. They feel that that's the only way they can get that point across. At the same time, I see what makes the person put up with that, because they have hopes that eventually one day he'll change, that he really doesn't mean it. He's gonna come back and say he's sorry. And they seen the good side to this person.
Get up off your knees, little girl. I ain't like that either. And you? Okay, wow. I knew y'all were acting, but that took me somewhere. And that took me somewhere. I was about to cry. I was about to cry and beat you up too. See, if I wasn't in church, I'd say some other stuff. But I was in church. Good job. And what's your name again?
Mr. Ken J. Barker.
Mr. Ken J. Barker, y'all. He's a bad boy. You, little girl, over here. Ooh, I can't hug him. But you did your thing. What's your name?
Bobby Paris.
Bobby Paris. And what's the name of your character? Because I didn't even get that.
I'm Ruby Diva.
Ruby Diva.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Now, did you have an experience like that? Ever?
Not necessarily so crucial like that, but you know, sometimes you might get into little arguments or something like that, and you just have to I've seen people who've been through stuff like that, So what I wanted to do was put myself in their shoes and say, hey, you know, a lot of times this happens and a lot of people just don't want to admit it, and they just want to just act like it's never happening. So I wanted to put it out there to show them that women do go through this, and they have to realize that it's a way that you can get out of it.
Oh, you sing well too. So you both did your thing. I mean, I wanted to beat you up and pick you up. But you both did your thing. And Silky did her thing by writing it and choosing you too. Okay? All right.
you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Why did you decide to tackle this story and tell the story and stand up for plus size women? Because I don't think anyone else has tackled this issue, and I applaud you. Whether I agree with the reasons why we've been mistreated, why you feel we've been mistreated, I applaud you for telling our story. Even though you said I ain't no plus size, I love that you said that I was, but you ain't seen me naked. Anyway, why did you decide to tell our story?
I decided to tell our story because a lot of it happened to me, not only with being a very thick woman, but with the skin color, just trying out for different types of things, being discriminated against because of the size, because of the skin color, because of being too dark. I've even had a situation where I was told that if I lost some weight and lightened my skin, that I could have a part, which I didn't mind about the weight part, but the lightening of the skin I was not going to do.
I feel you. I feel you on that. Been told that you're too this and too that, and then after you try to work on some of that, then you're told you're just not enough.
Yeah, just not.
I feel you on that. So after this opening, where do you hope to take the play?
After the opening, we hope to be able to tour with the play. We want to tour all over the world. I don't believe in dreaming small. I dream extremely big. So we want to do everywhere, anywhere. I want to take it to Africa, anywhere we can take it. And also I'm looking at doing the movie, Plus Size Divas, a movie as well.
We're plus size. All my sisters help me plus size. Just as fine as can be. We're plus size. All my sisters help me plus size. Just as fine as can be.
I kind of think it's kind of like for colored girls or the vagina monologues, because it's not just for chocolate women.
Right.
You know, it's not. It's because all of us have a story, and it's kind of like a rainbow of women. And what I would like it to be, because it's not just black big girls. And I would like to see it evolve where you have all races of plus size diva become part of the cast.
Yes.
Because it's just more, it's just a big girls play.
And that's what we wanted to do in the beginning. I wanted it to be an international cast.
Yeah,
but
it
you know,
will.
the other races did not come out.
We're plus size. All my sisters help me plus size. Just as fine as can be. We're plus size. All my sisters help me plus size. Just as fine as can be.
How did you get started?
I've been singing forever. I started singing publicly at the age of 5. My mother actually started me to singing and acting, so I've done it ever since. I was in my first band, my own band, beginning in the 7th grade. I toured for 6.5 years with the blues artist. So I've always
Who's
been.
the blues artist?
His name was Ronnie Lovejoy. He's now deceased. He's originally from Wetumpka, Alabama. So we got a chance to tour all over with him. Like I said, I've had my own band forever. So I've sang all of my life, and then I've acted also, but I started to transition more into the acting when I went into the high school level.
Okay.
So and I've been writing forever.
Yeah, okay. So this is a collection of your writing.
Yes.
And when did you decide that you were going to turn this, what was the turning point? When did you decide that you were going to make this into a play?
I
When
really
was the last man or the last job that you said, you know what, I got enough, I'm done?
Back in 2007 was when I wrote it. It took me about a month to complete the whole thing.
Okay, so who did it to you?
Everybody. I had several men to do it to me, several jobs to do it to me. So basically, it was basically a me thing, you know, as far as me writing it, but I also had some of the experiences of some of the other females that I know of, that I would hear talk about it, or that I would watch and experience what they were going through, especially the abuse part of it. I've never been physically abused, but the mental abuse, the verbal abuse was all there for me.
You know, because sometimes you rather just somebody just kick your butt and get it over with.
Yes.
Because that'll do it to you more.
Yes.
If they blacken your eye, that'll make you leave quicker than if they just keep beating you down
Right.
mentally.
Yeah.
I know.
So my self-esteem has been through the floor.
So how is it now?
Oh, it's wonderful now. I love me some me. So it is
And
wonderful now.
what advice would you give other women that are struggling with this right now?
I would say to them, first of all, you have to believe in God. You have to put the prayer behind it. That was the thing that really got me through. Once you get the prayer behind it, then you have to start loving yourself. You don't depend on anybody else to love you, because if you don't love yourself, then nobody's going to love you anyway. So I say put a lot of you into yourself in order to be able to bring about that change. It's not going to happen overnight. It took me a while to get to where I am. So it's not going to happen overnight. So I would say love yourself. Know that we do not come in one size. One size does not fit us all.
Like pantyhose. I
Yes,
hated
ma'am.
that. When they say one size fit all and then the pantyhose be all the way
Come
down
right
here.
here. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, you know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate it with my whole heart. I hope that you know that I am who I am, and I would not have driven all this way if I didn't think you were worth it.
Yes, ma'am.
This play is worth it. This play opens on the 4th of June. Tell us where, and tell everybody where they can find out more information about you.
Okay, the play opens June the 4th at the Decatur Performing Arts and Sports Center. That's in Decatur, Georgia, on 310 North McDonough Street. They can find out more information about myself, about Silky Smooth Entertainment and the cast at www.silkysmoothentertainment.com. Silky is spelled with a Y, so S-Y-L-K-Y, Smooth, S-M-O-O-B like in victory, E, and entertainment spelled all the way out. We'll give you a plethora of information about the cast, about myself, about the synopsis of the play. They can also buy tickets there for the play.
Okay, and I got one more question. Where you get the name Silky from?
Oh, Silky came basically back in college. I had a friend that called me Silky Seal. He's now deceased. We were all in a choir at Alabama State University where I went to college, and my choral director would call me Diva or Bird because we would always sing. So he called me Silky Seal. So that's where Silky Diva came from, which is Sylvia Wilson. Silky Diva is my little alter ego.
Okay, because I thought it was because that skin is like silk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all, so you're going to start watching pieces of the rehearsal. And if you like me, and you're probably not like me, but I know talent. And that's what I do. I know talent. And these folks got some talent, so check it out. Thank you.
Hello? Hello, honey. Are you coming home soon? Okay. George, another dinner date with Mrs. Jones? George. Oh, how I wish you were here with me, George. I miss you, George. I know. You gotta make a living for us, me, who must enjoy the finer things in life. But couldn't you just make other arrangements just this once? I know, you gotta pay the bills, our wants and desires obtained. Okay, George, Okay, talk to you soon. I love you too. I'm sick and tired of being in this house. He's always out with clients, going on dinner dates while I sit here, bored half to death. I'm sick and tired of this. Something has got to change. If I could take a trip to the moon, it would be better than feeling this gloom. I'm so sick. So sick and tired of being tired and sick. Honey, if only you knew through what I went through. Oh, yes, I am. I'm so sick. So sick and tired of being tired and sick. You see, I work all day, no time for play. My life is filled with such despair. Give me fresh air. Step out of my way, this is a new day. What more can I say? I'm so sick. So sick and tired of being tired and sick. I wanna get out and shimmy about all night, all day, do what I may, not waste my life away. I'm so sick. I'm so of being tired and sick. Tweety-da-dee-dee. This has got to come to a